This video is not suitable for audiences under 13 years of age.
Kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Titan Slayer. Godlike.
Hello everyone, Mixfant Gaming here. Welcome to my channel. Today, take a look at some more remastered test server action. This week's test server, I don't believe they've added any new maps, not from what I've heard. They've obviously, as you can see from my hangar here, have added some new of the robots. And we'll just quickly go through them here. I do have one major concern about the test server. They put in the Loki. And in all the other test servers, just the regular test server, the Loki just trolls the entire test server. And that is going to be definitely the case here. And the main reason is these remastered test servers, they're introducing bots, they're introducing weapons, but the modules have not been put in place yet. Therefore, we have a Loki on the field and no way to actually hit him in stealth without putting in a robot that has, for instance, the Ravana here with shotguns that can somewhat hit a Loki when it's in stealth. So I expect when I get into the game here, I'm going to see lots of Lokis running around and nobody being able to actually kill them, which makes a pretty bad gameplay for a video, but we're going to go in here anyways. So as for the hangar I'm running here, I am running the Ravana or the Ravana. I don't know how to pronounce it. I do think it's actually called Ravana. And I have the 3 storms on here. As you can see, there's no pilots in the test server. It says you have to be level 31, and of course on the test server, you're not. I'm only level 7 apparently on the test server. I also have the Loki running 3 Halos. I have the Phantom running a Spark and Scourge. This is actually a setup I typically run on my own main account. I love it actually. It's one of my most favorite bots to run, and with a Spark and Scourge, it does relatively well in Champion League. I also threw in here the Weyland running Avengers. I expect I'm going to die pretty quickly to this. I am not a Weyland player, but we'll give it a shot. And finally, we have the Cerberus on the test server, so I'll be running that with Atomizers and Nucleon. And maybe this is actually in the live server, I don't know, but I do not remember there being a paint job for the Cerberus. So here is the standard paint job, and this is the Python paint job for the Cerberus. And speaking of paint jobs, let's look at all the other ones. So we have the Weyland here. This is the standard. This is the Ao paint job and the Reanimator paint job. You know what? So far, I think the lighting seems to be a little bit better than in previous test servers. Oh yeah, the lighting is definitely better. The colors are not as washed out as they were in previous ones. So I'm glad to see that they fixed that. So that's just... Oh well, I said that they fixed it, and then when I go to the standard one, it gets pretty bright again. Alright, so we have the Loki, and the Loki didn't come with any paint jobs, so this is just a standard one that they have on the test server. And the Ravana does not have any paint jobs as well. But then again, there are no paint jobs for the Ravana in the live server. The only thing we have is the Ivory Ravana, which is a special edition robot. Alright, so that being said, let's hop into a game here and see what we can get and see how these robots perform. And this is what is called the high definition version. Now, there are apparently, from what I can understand, there's at least going to be 4 versions of War Robots. When we came into the test server originally for the remastered version, they introduced what was called the performance settings. And I thought that was actually going to be the lowest version, but 4 or 5 weeks after that, they introduced what was called the low definition. So the low definition one is going to be the base level of the graphical versions. It doesn't have shadows or anything like that. The performance one, like I said, came out, so it's the next tier up. And then we're now looking at what's called the high version. And you'll see we have a lot of the details and textures. We have the shadows. We have a lot of the visual effects of things. Like if I go here, you'll see... well, I thought I should have dust coming up off of my Phantom as I'm running, but apparently I'm not. Look at the little turbo thing on the back of it kind of glowing and going around circles. That's pretty cool. And anyways, getting into the 4th version, there is a 4th version that's going to be coming that's called Ultra. And that's going to be in situations where you'll see reflections off of surfaces of water, as an example. And there's going to be probably some other things as well. But down here where you have the water, man, this I don't think this is working very well, the Phantom with its speed. I don't seem to be really seeing much of a speed increase at all when I use my ability. But you see the water is here, but on the Ultra version, you'll have reflections that will, basically you can see reflections of the structures and stuff around. And of course, I'm going to get completely roasted here. And that was an interesting, that Ravana didn't really go very much orange when he did his Transcendence there. So I'm going to try to use my ability here, go around, and I just lost my target. Okay, so we have 4 guys coming over here on the left-hand side. Let's drop in with the Weyland. See if I can get into the circle here. And let's see what we can heal. And we can do any damage here. So I can't really get this guy. I gotta reload here now. And what do we have over there? Is that an Ao Qin? So I saw an Ao Qin. Alright, so this, if I would actually get my rockets back, or my ammo, I could actually try and shut them up a little bit. There we go, got a kill, nice. Alright, so let's move a little bit. We have somebody else coming in. Let me get this guy around this corner. Come on, got him, nice. Okay, reload. I think my interface is off a little bit. Let's go into heal. That's an invader, I think, over there, or it could be another Weyland. I can't tell. No, it's an invader. Well, he screwed up his jump. Come on, come on. Take him out. Take him out. There we go. Nice job, guys. I just got to reload again. That's one thing about Avengers or kinetic weapons. You always have to reload. I'm just going to stay in here. I don't know. I don't see the circle. You should have a green circle that people know where to stand in to get healed. And I'm not seeing that. So I wish they would put that back in. All right. So let's go into the Ravana and let's see what its Transcendence is like. We're gonna go around the corner here, and there goes a Strider. Oh, come on. Let's see what this ability looks like here in a second. Of I don't want to use it too soon. Interesting. I'm not glowing. I don't know if that's designed that way or what. Also, we have a Raijin, it looks like. And I'm so used to having the special pilot on here. Oh, reconnecting. Come on. Really, Pixonic? Can you not fix your servers? Geez, this is a test server. It's not being overloaded with players. Okay, so I haven't gained, it doesn't look like I've gained any speed going into this mode. But I do that, like, that, electrical current going on the top of the Loki there. That's pretty cool. So I'm just going to grab this beacon. The game is just about over with anyways. They're only down to 3 players. So they're down to 4. I guess maybe I should have left that beacon then. Alright, so we have a Baldassari. Just hit him here a little bit. Go back into my ability. And I'm locked down. I don't know how I got locked down. Who locked me down? Oh, the Baldassari was running Corona. That's what was going on. Okay. Alright, so well, let's go in here, down here, let's help out. And of course we have, like exactly what we said, the Lokis are going to run all around. It's going to be hard to kill them because nobody has quantum radar. So let's try to suppress that guy and lock him down. Apparently I did nothing to him. I don't know why he didn't lock down. I don't know why he didn't suppress. Let's try it again here. Again, no lockdown, no suppression. So the Cerberus ability isn't working. The Cerberus ability is not working. I don't really want to be out of bots here and then just have to wait for the end of the match. Okay, come on, guys. They're only down to 3 players, and we're not getting beacons. Okay, let's see if I can just get around the corner here. So let's see if we can... Okay, so we got that beacon back. So we're going to go around on this side. Catch an angle on him. There's somebody over here. Can't hit him. Okay, so he got him. And we have Fujin. Let's corner shoot him a little bit. Nice. I do like the sparks and stuff coming out of here. And look at where my one weapon got blown off. Those kind of white sparks just trickling out of it. That's kind of cool. Kind of nice effect. Oh, that was a translocator beacon. I just saw that from the Phantom. That was definitely different than what it is in the live server. Does he have another bot? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so that's going to be a game. Nice effect of the workers there. Or atomizers, I guess I should say. I think those... Is that atomizers or is it corkers? I can't remember what's on the Cerberus. I know that it's 1 heavy and then it's either 2 light or 2 medium. So let's see how we did. 3rd place. 4 beacons, 2 kills. Only 600,000 damage, but that's okay. Anyway, so I'm liking what I'm seeing so far on the test server. Obviously, you saw I had a disconnect there, so no, it definitely is not necessarily a stable connection. They did say in the test server page. Well, let me just pull it up here on my other device, and what they actually specifically said is, note, performance drops are expected at this point, and then it says basically tell us about your experience using the feedback form. So yeah, I definitely noticed some performance issues there. Beyond my inability to actually aim and shoot. But as for the actual special effects, I was happy to actually see my predictions to the Loki's completely ruining the test server didn't come true. But Sonic, if you're going to introduce things that have stealth, you've got to, well, at least something like Loki that can be an infinite stealth. You shouldn't be putting that on the test server until you have the ability to put the quantum radar in. It just it lends itself potentially to really bad gameplay. But that being said, I really like the effects of all these. This, like I said, this is the high definition version. This is not the most premium version for graphical interface that's going to be out there. As I did, they're going to be coming out with an ultra one that has reflections in waters and that sort of thing. But I really didn't have anything else to complain about this particular test server. It ran relatively fine except for the couple issues I had with lag and then the one connection issue. But beyond that, everything is looking well. I just hope Pixonic starts addressing the actual issues with the game. Lag is one, yes, and hopefully this will address it somewhat. To me, it will not fix the lags, but it will at least go, hopefully, quite a ways in addressing that issue. Anyways, if you happen to enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing and everything. It does help me out quite a bit. If you have any ideas about future content, please leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, cause some mayhem in the field for me.